Warning, graphic pest control. Do not watch if you may be offended.
The rifle that I'm going to be using for this shoot is the AGT VIXEN Short 177 sub 12. It is tuned to shoot 10 grain Zan slugs by the fantastic guys over at Ratworks Regulating and Tuning. On top, we've got the One Leaf Commander MV500 Eagle. That is a 4K unit, so you're going to see exactly what's happening as it's going on in 4K. Underneath the rifle, I'm going to be using the WZ324 PA carbon fibre hunting tripod from Manbilly. So let's get set up and see if we can knock a few of these squirrels off.
That's the first one in the bag. A nice solid headshot. The 10 grain Zan slugs work absolutely perfectly in this AGT VIXEN.
Right, change of plan because this weather wasn't forecast. The sun was beaming in my eyes and I couldn't see a thing. So I've moved sides, I've come and sat in the corn. Hopefully I haven't disturbed it too much, and you'll also notice that I've taken the ghillie suit off, and there's a reason for it. I was getting caught up every time I was reloading, every time I was operating the scope, and I was scaring more away than what I was shooting. They probably heard me using some choice words, so to speak. But fingers crossed, they'll still come to the feeder, and hopefully I haven't disturbed it too much. But we're going to go quiet again now and wait for these squirrels to come back, hopefully. Okay, that's number 3 and 4 down. The only problem that I've got now is I've got a couple that I'm still sat up in the trees, and they're giving it the tail flick and they're being very vocal, which means one thing: they're agitated. So I think I'm going to have to go and move those squirrels from underneath the feeder. But removing that ghillie suit has definitely paid off. I'm not getting caught up on anything, and everything that's come into that feeder now, I can guarantee it's not going to escape. That was action packed. I walked over to go and pick those squirrels up, and when I got over there I noticed the squirrel sat on the branch above me. I picked those squirrels up, come and sat back down. Within a couple of minutes, bang, he was on the feeder. Another solid shot from the VIXEN, but the old ticker was going. That was action packed. I enjoyed that. Well, it's gone a little bit quiet now after that adrenaline rush, but I want to tell you a little bit about my feeder. Obviously you can see I've got one shelf at the front. Now the reason why I have that is because when a squirrel comes to the feeder, it will pick a nut up and turn around and face towards the most open area so they can see any predators coming up on them. A lot of people have shelves to the sides of their feeders. That's brilliant if you're shooting straight on. I'm shooting on a diagonal here, and I always do. So I have one shelf coming out to the front. It's a very rare occasion where a squirrel will come, pick up a nut and eat it facing towards the feeder, because they've only got that view of the side. They can't see what's coming behind them. So that is the reason why I have one shelf coming out of the front of the feeder. Pick the nut up, they'll turn around I can get a good shot placement. Good night. At the start of the day, I was questioning whether I'd made the right decision in moving into the cornfield, but that's number 7 down, so it's a certainty. We definitely made the right decision moving over here. Hopefully my camera down there has picked up at least 2 or 3 of the squirrels coming to the feeder, along with some close-up shots of the sungbirds that have been feeding in between me shooting the squirrels. And I think we've got number 8 just coming in now. It'd be nice to have 8. Let's finish on 8. Come on.
Well, number 8 didn't happen. He came down to the feeder, and as quick as he came, he shot off again. We always want one more, but it doesn't always happen like that, unfortunately. But I just want to show you something really quick. So I'll just take this. 7 squirrels, AGT VIXEN short 177 sub 12, tuned by the guys over at Ratworks. Phenomenal people. If you want any of your rifles tuned, please head over to them or contact them. They've got the Facebook page. You can ring them direct, or you can send them an email and they'll get back to you. They're fantastic lads. Really good communication as well. Underneath we've got the WZ324 PA carbon fibre hunting tripod from Manbilly, and on top of the rifle we've got the One Leaf Commander MV500 Eagle, and that is phenomenal. Now I do just want to tell you a little story about this, so I'm just going to pop you back on the stand a minute. Right, so I've used that scope for about 3 or 4 months now, and it's seen every weather condition you can think of. It's been faultless in use. It's simple to use. Today, for example, I was going to start out with the 2x lens because it was overcast. Perfect. But as soon as that sun burned through, I had to switch to the 1.5x because it has an adjustable aperture. It helps massively with the sun glaring through the scope. I've also got the sunshade on there as well, so I hope I've got that 4K image that I promised you at the start of the video. What I'm doing now is just showing you the difference between the 1.5x lens that has the adjustable aperture compared to the 2x lens that doesn't have this feature. I'm shooting in exactly the same conditions, but the picture quality is massively different. It's a fantastic scope, and there's a reason why I keep using the One Leaf gear. They're absolutely phenomenal. Communication's great. Products are affordable, you know. So it's one of those. Fantastic scope. Thank you massively to One Leaf for sending me the MV500 those months ago and letting me test it for all this time. What can I tell you about the Manbilly gear? Lightweight, rock solid, affordable again, and again, communication is absolutely phenomenal. If I send them an email, they've got back to me within 24 hours every single time. They're always asking, is there anything we can improve on? Is there anything we can do differently? I'm always in communication with them regarding their products as well. I'm really lucky to be an ambassador for One Leaf and Manbilly, along with a few other companies as well, but I haven't used their products in this video. But if you've enjoyed watching Velocityair, please subscribe. This is my happy place. This is what I love doing most, being out in the countryside doing the pest control. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I'll see you all on the next one, and again, thank you.